Hey everyone, it's Erica. Happy Halloween. Erica from Siren Song Oracles. Another Halloween reading. Yes, this one's going to have to be quick because I am going to be taking off to go visit a friend. Okay. So, again, if you like my channel, if you resonate with my readings, please like, subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments. And if you need a personal reading, all the information is below and my email is below. Okay? So let's start off. This is going to be another pick a card. This is basically regarding your love life. This is regarding your soul connection. It's going to be checking in about, most of my female subscribers. I mean, most of my subscribers are feminines. Mind you, you might be a masculine, even though you are feminine. So there you go there. But how we're going to do this is we're going to be focusing on, what is his energy toward you? What is his fear? What action is he wanting to take toward the connection? And then this card right here, this Vintage Wisdom Oracle card, that's going to be your message from the other side. Because it being Halloween right now, the veil between the two worlds is very thin between the living. I know this sounds kind of creepy, but the living and the passed on. So it's quite easy to get messages from them. So it'll be a message from your loved one who's on the other side, or just messages from the other side in general. Who knows what that is, but it'll be a message from Spirit about the situation, like what the advice card is for you, the listener. So, or the watcher, that is. All right, so we're going to start off with number. So you have number 1 here, number 2, number 3. So please pick one, and there'll be timestamps below, okay? So let's just put these 2 down for now. Put these 2 to the side. Okay. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. It's a little more tricky here. Okay, let's put these 2 to the side and focus on number 1. Okay, so number 1, the first card is, what is his energy? What is your divine masculine's energy towards you right now? It's the Fool. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of getting a little darker here. It's the Fool, and the Fool is all about new beginnings. So looks like the divine masculine is starting over in life, and he would like to start over with you. He would like to take a risk with you, whatever that is, whatever that risk looks like. Starting a relationship, reaching out, wherever you're at on your in your relationship. I don't know, but he wants a new start with you. He might be starting over in life, and he also wants this fresh new start with you. He may feel a little, scared about it, maybe a little foolish about it, but he is willing to take some sort of risk and start at ground zero with you, which is really cool. All right. So what's his fear? His fear is the Knight of Swords. He's defensive. He's got his sword up. He's a little defensive. Even though he wants to start this new beginning, he's a little defensive. His fear is, his fear also too, the Knight of Swords is all about cutting through to the truth. He also may fear speaking his truth to you, or sharing some sort of truth with you. The Knight of Swords is about communication, so he might even fear communication. But the Knight of Swords is also very harsh, you know what I mean? Kind of like cut to the quick, kind of like he cuts through the BS. So maybe he's just, again, afraid of just kind of cutting through the BS and saying, hey, this is what's up here. This is my truth. But I also see some defensiveness in that. So maybe he's kind of defensive about his own truth. He's just like, he's got some fears around sharing that. He might have fears around, cutting other things off, even, because the Knight of Swords is all about cutting through, cutting things off, cutting people off. He may have cut you off. Maybe he fears that. Maybe he fears you cut him off. So it's all about, the fear is all about, cutting through BS, which he doesn't really want to do, doesn't want to speak his truth. Maybe he cut you off. Maybe you cut him off. There's some sort of energy like that here. And there's fear around that. I think that's all I'm getting from that card right now. Okay, so I think I've done too many readings and I'm kind of getting tired. Okay, so now what is the action he would like to take toward this connection? So I'm getting your hard work is paying off, which is the new moon in Capricorn. Any action that he's going to take is, this is very blurry right now. I'm sorry. I'll just get it up in the front here. Any action that he's going to take right now, it's going to take a while. He's got to climb that mountain like the Capricorn. Yeah, it's a series of steps here with Capricorn. It's all about, like Capricorns always climb the ladder of success. Well, he's just, and they're very much about reaching the top of that mountain. He wants to reach the top of that mountain, but it's going to be hard work. He doesn't see this whole new beginning and communicating with you about his truth or cutting through BS or whatever he has to deal with here with his fears. He doesn't really see that as something easy. He's got to work hard to get to this point. And it's Capricorn. So I would just say it's Earth energy, which is slower. So just, heads up, it's going to be a little slower here. If you're waiting for a relationship with him, he's got some inner hard work to do, or maybe he's got a job that is really, taking time, taking his energy. Well, whatever it is, he's got to work hard to get you back, or he's got to work hard on this relationship. He's got to work hard on himself. So I'm just saying what I'm feeling from this is it's going to take some time here. So be patient with this, okay? And sorry about that. Let me put this here. I don't know why this is not staying right now. Okay, so the next one, this is your message from the other side about this relationship. It's release. And this is advice for you. So what do you need to release? Well, my vibe is you need to release the need for this relationship to start now because it's going to take some time, and he does have a fear about opening up. He's, like I said, he's kind of got his guard up right now for whatever reason. Even though he does want, he does think about this new beginning with you. And he knows he's got to work really hard to get to that point. So releasing your need for this relationship, the need for this person to come around, maybe releasing your fears about it, releasing anything that doesn't work for you. But it is about letting go. And it's in regards to this connection. So your loved one or your spirit guide or whoever from the other side is just saying you need to let something go in order for this to work. This is the advice. I would say release the need for it to happen, the need for, it to happen in a certain amount of time, your timeline, release any negative thoughts around it. Because it looks good, but again, lots of mountains to climb here. Yeah. New beginnings aren't easy. Taking risks, that's not easy either sometimes. So that's where he's at with you, and the advice is to release. Okay, we're making this quick tonight. I'm sorry. So that was one. That was one. Now we're going to do two. Okay. So if you selected two, this is what you got. What is his energy towards you? 4 of Pentacles. Holding on. It's 4 of Pentacles is all about holding on to something. Like, in its negative format, I would say it's clingy. But your masculine's energy towards you is he's holding on. It's almost like, and it's not necessarily you. It really could be holding on to something else that's preventing him from being with you. Maybe, I don't know, his energy toward you. I mean, maybe he's trying to hold on to you and hold on to something else. I don't know why I'm getting like this weird, like an insecurity feeling. I'm sorry. I'm getting like this, like, greedy kind of insecure feeling coming from this masculine. I'm getting really distracted because I can hear trick-or-treaters outside right now. And I'm kind of worried they're going to come to my house. I didn't get any candy because I wasn't going to be here. So sorry if I'm a little distracted. I hear the little kids outside trick-or-treating. Anyway, okay, so 4 of Pentacles. I'm just feeling like an insecure feeling. That's all I'm saying. I think he feels insecure about you. He wants to hold on to you, yet he's holding on to something else, like money is more important, or maybe another relationship. I don't know. I mean, I apologize. I'm getting like not a good vibe. I'm getting sort of like, I mean, not like necessarily a bad vibe, but just like this insecure. He's kind of greedy and insecure. It's like 4 of Pentacles to me is like a held back energy. It's not a going forward energy. It's just like it's sort of like a feeling of materialism as well. So I just feel like he's kind of insecure. He wants to hold on to you and other things. I don't know if that's working for him. But he just, he's not moving. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting from this. He is not moving. So, yeah, he's just kind of staying put in his life, still wanting you, still wanting to hold on to you, yet still holding on to other things too. And it's like competing, it's like, he can't hold on to the two things. I know it's not like a juggling thing. It's just a holding on, clingy energy to something else that's like messing it up with you. That's just how I see it. Because he's not willing to let you go either. So it's a little bit of a selfish energy. That's what I meant to say. Maybe like an insecure, selfish kind of feeling. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're back to what is his fear, which is 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. His fear is to invest. This is an investment thing. So like I said, he's holding back. He doesn't want, his fear is investment. He's like, I don't know if I want to invest in this. I have to look at where how far have I come? What do I have? Again, more materialism. This guy that I'm picking up on, this masculine, has got some like materialism in his life. Like, maybe he's got a home he wants to hold on to. He's got some money issues. I'm not really sure, but he's just kind of afraid of investing in this relationship. That's his fear. And this just shows me that just confirms the Four of Pentacles big time. It's a selfish energy because he's not sure if he wants to fully invest, yet he's still holding on to you and not letting you go. So it's kind of messed up. So that's what I'm saying. I think he has investments elsewhere. Okay, and that could mean another relationship. Sorry, but that could mean another relationship. But it's just he's weird about, he's holding back on giving. That's it. He's holding back on giving. I don't want to say he wants his cake and eat it too, but maybe that's a possibility, in this situation. Okay, so what are the actions that he wants to take when it comes to the situation, or that he's debating on, looking at the bigger picture for Moon Sagittarius? Yeah, he needs to kind of have more of an, he needs to, maybe he wants to get a more open mind about this. He needs a more open mind. He has to look at his whole picture of his life before he takes any action toward you. As a full moon in Sagittarius, yeah, he's coming. This is good because now he's coming full circle with this. So he probably is looking at the big picture of his life. That's why he's looking at investing. When you do look at the big picture, that's something you need to think about. What do I need to invest? What do I want to invest my time in? Do I want to invest it in a job, my career? Do I want to invest it in, maybe he already has a family? Maybe he's a divorced guy with kids. I don't know. But maybe he wants to invest time in that and not in this relationship. I don't know. But he has to look at the bigger picture. That's his action step. His action step is not toward you, but looking at the picture of you and him and you and whatever else, is going on in his life. His other investments. Why does he keep holding on to this one thing? He's probably asking himself that question. But he has to take a step back, okay? Like a Sagittarius would, with the expansiveness. He needs to, be expansive in his thinking. And from these two cards, especially that first card, the Four of Pentacles, he's not being very expansive in his thinking right now. So that is definitely something that he's probably doing right now. And that will lead him further down the road to you. But I'm not seeing this happening anytime soon. Because he has to still do this. He's not even in an action mode. His action is just looking and thinking. Advice from Spirit, centering. So your advice from the other side is centering. So you need to get more grounded around this situation. You need to be more realistic. I don't know why I'm saying that. Just like, getting grounded and just slowing down, being still, taking a breath will probably help you understand what's really going on in this situation. Maybe you even need to look at the bigger picture. I don't know why I just got that, but yeah, some meditation, being in nature, deep breathing, being in the silence, that's something you need to do. Why am I getting this vibe that the listener for number 2 is not totally realistic about this relationship and not really knowing about I don't know. I'm, again, I apologize, but that's the message I'm getting. Not in escape, not in fantasy mode, in grounded, realistic mode is better for this relationship. That's what they wanted to tell you. Okay. Okay, so we have to hurry along because, like I said, I got to leave pretty soon. Okay. We got one more. And the last one, if you picked a number 3, what's your divine masculine's energy towards you? It is the sun. So that's awesome, right? That's starting out pretty positive. So it's the sun. He feels very friendly towards you. He feels warm towards you. He maybe, I think this is a card of hanging out and sharing. It's the sun. It's like a Leo. It's a warm, fuzzy Leo. Like hugs and smiles, and maybe he feels also. I'm getting this vibe of a childlike, innocent energy with you. Playful. I mean, look at those two people. They're happy dancing in the sun with a bunch of sunflowers around them, and there's a little dog. It's a happy picture. So, his energy towards you is happiness, positivity, feeling warm, feeling like he wants to be a little friendly, a little playful, having some fun, being innocent. It's not like, the energy isn't like, let's start a love relationship. The energy is, let's be friends, let's have a little fun, let's play a little. It's kind of like the introduction to something, which is cool. This is like where, this is very positive. This is a good start. So that's the energy he is feeling towards you right now. What are his fears? And this is ironic. His fear is the moon. I know you can't see it, but it's the moon. That's funny. So, he has the energy of the sun. His fear is the moon. So basically, what the vibe I'm getting is there's some things that are hidden here that maybe he doesn't want to share with you. Maybe he's confused as well. The moon is about confused. Maybe he's thinking, oh, this is just crazy. This is an illusion with this woman or with this person. So illusions, fears. I mean, the moon is fear itself sometimes. Secrets that he doesn't want to share. He kind of wants to stay in the shadows about certain things with you. Maybe he's confused about this particular relationship. Even though he has that warm, playful energy towards you, he might still be hiding, or he might be just hiding certain things, and he might not want to come out with those things right about now. That's his fear. That might be what's blocking him from sharing that warm sun energy with you. It's just some stuff he's just not willing to open up about right now. Or maybe, if he tells you these, he's worried to tell you these things. Maybe he's worried to lose you if he tells you certain things. So he remains in the shadow. The other thing is, like I said, confused, and that's why he's not coming forward to share the sun. It's very possible. What is the action he would like to take toward you? Expect powerful change. Well, I like that. That's the new moon eclipse. That's awesome. So, you know what the action is? He wants to change things between you. I like that. Why are these cards just not staying? I don't know what's going on. I think I've got something underneath this. It's making it pop up or something. Okay, so I'm sorry for the cards. Just earlier they were fine, but now they're like falling all over the place. I'm getting a little irritated with this. I'm so sorry. Okay, come on, we can do this. Okay, so expect powerful change. So yeah, there's going to be he wants change to happen with you guys. Very positive. A powerful change at that. And it's a new moon, again, new energy. So yeah, he wants to definitely change things for sure. I mean, we just got that moon blocking him. That's his underlying fears. That doesn't mean anything, though. That doesn't mean that he doesn't want to take a step toward that. So that's extremely positive. Number 3. Good vibes there. Okay, and lastly, what is advice from the other side? What is the message for you? The advice from the other side. Adventure. Okay, so the advice is maybe it's time for you to go and take on a little adventure in your life. We got playfulness. We got the sun. I mean, this could even be to do with, your masculine. I don't know, because look, it's kind of cool. We've got this powerful changes. We got some sun, playful energy. There's some adventure. I mean, it could add up to adventure, but this is strictly for you. This is advice for you. Maybe you've been wanting to travel. Maybe you've been wanting to go somewhere in particular. Go ahead and take that trip. Don't wait. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you're bored with life and you want to spice it up a little bit. Take an adventure. Take a risk. Do something you've never done. And adventure doesn't need to be travel. Adventure could be going somewhere, locally you've never gone. Adventure could be taking a new class, or, it could be anything. It could be starting a new hobby, starting a project. Oops. But just something to rev up your life, something to spice up your life. This is what you need. You need adventure. In the meantime, while you're waiting for all this to go down, I'm just going to let this go because I'm really sick of these cards. I'm sorry. They're not going to stay up. You need to have a little adventure. So that's what I would say for number 3. Okay, guys. Well, sorry that the readings were so short. It was either a short reading or no reading. So have a great, happy Halloween. I will be doing all the signs for November, for the month of November coming up. Okay, that'll be my next readings, and that'll be sometime probably this weekend or Monday. I know that's a little late. That's already into the month, but hey, better than nothing, right? Okay, well, have a lovely evening. Bye-bye, guys. Happy Halloween. Celebrate. Bye.